Memes. Ubiquitous and inevitable. If you've ever made something that a reasonable amount of people enjoy, the chances are there's going to be memes. And Empires of the Undergrowth, which is our recently released ant-based real-time strategy game, is no exception. So just for fun, I've gathered some of the memes from our Discord server, and I'm presenting them now to Liam, Matt and John, the developers of Empires of the Undergrowth, just to gauge their reaction. Now, welcome everyone. We are doing another meme review. A few months back we did one with contributions from our Billy community. And now the Discord community has had time to stew. Okay, so our first one we have, a vampire and the sun, and then it's Superman and Kryptonite, and then of course it's Matabili ants and all of the stuff you've got to deal with in Tier 5. The worst offender is the Huntsman spider, by the way. People hate that guy.
You can't kill it.
You really can't.
There's something quite different. I mean, the Matabiles at least can harvest food from those things, right?
But no, you can't really.
Not much food.
Really.
No problem.
Starving Matabili raiding columns just want to secure some termites, and then that one rainbow lizard that decides now is a good time to change basking tides.
Yeah.
Is that deliberate?
Well, Liam set it up so they target you when it's Liam's fault.
Okay, so that's not just random chance. They literally do that.
Yeah, if you're fighting a lizard, more lizards come.
Yeah, they call each other. Yeah.
This one is not technically Empires related, but it is Empires adjacent, so it's worth having a look at. Okay, just found out that I can overnight ship camel spiders to your house for $60 to $100. So if you've done me wrong, you've got 24 hours to apologise.
I think this should be called triaging someone.
Yes, yeah. You've got triage.
You've been triaged. Camel spider to your house.
Me sending my termite workers to feed the Emperor Scorpion. In 5-3, presumably. Yeah. Do you do that deliberately to keep him alive longer? Or?
If you're trying to get the achievement that's not available yet.
Of course.
Oh yeah, there's an achievement coming.
This is another Empires adjacent one rather than deliberately Empires, but it made me giggle. It's antacid. He's tripping. It's a simpler joke, but it checks out. Little Uno joke for you here. Scientist 1, don't leave the laboratory or draw 25. To be honest, she's not the most attentive of supervisors.
Well, Scientist 2's a grown adult.
EOTU development. Let's go in and make an easy game. An easy game to make about ants, and then 7 years later.
I mean, 10 years later.
If you're counting the earlier prototypes as well. Yeah. 10 years really at this point.
It's very true about, I relate.
Yeah. Wow, I'm having so much fun in Empires of the Undergrowth. Allow us to introduce ourselves. It's the challenge mode creatures. Yes,
they're deliberately annoying. Well, they have to hamper you in some way.
Similar theme, to be honest. Tiger beetle larvae and assassin bugs having annoying voice lines. Liam?
Do they have annoying voice lines?
Well, I think it's just the amount of times it gets repeated.
I can slow that down.
Tweaking down.
If you want to give me some notes,
Wall spiders enter the nest, panicking. You stop seeing the red square. Calm. The queen is in imminent danger. Little Bilbo meme for you here. Couldn't resist, really. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I drop 10 wall spiders in the
I thought it would have been a good line for him as well.
We actually could have done
references in those lines. That would have been a good one.
We do the occasional Lord of the Rings reference in the game. Yeah, he could absolutely have had this line. Wojak one here. Yeah, this is another annoying voice line one limb. Another Matabili ant has been assassinated.
I was not aware of this.
Of how annoying people find it.
Nope.
Yeah, so it's maybe one to add to your list. Have a play with the numbers there.
I think I actually set it up, so it's probably my fault.
My Matabili ant's targeting the assassin bugs, but immediately untargeting it because it killed one of my stupid medics. He could be any one of us.
Okay, what's the idea? It's working properly then.
Again, I can't really resist a Team Fortress 2 meme, you know.
You underestimate my power! Don't try it!
It's one of the OG memes now. You underestimate my power in the high ground. Scientist 2 getting mad at the Ereptors for dying. He electrocuted, burnt, user-laid it, and sprayed acid on all of them at once.
Such a logical profession.
They should have survived. The counterpart colony would have survived.
Better Call Saul meme here. Your Honor, my clients may have done unethical experiments on these insects, but it was for the collective at the behest of the colony and the bonds of the colony. It's a good one. It's a good one. So, migraine, hypertension, stress, and then when Scientist 1 leaves the room.
That's a nice one.
Big-headed ant majors, John, in real life, and then in Empires of the Undergrowth. They're just not as good in Empires of the Undergrowth. This has come up recently. In fact, you're looking at making some fairly major changes to them in custom games, aren't you? Just spent 500 royal jelly upgrading bullet ants. It does literally nothing.
I think I've addressed this one already.
Huge whip spider with the leaf cutter major that's just used taunt, protecting the media. It's quite a sweet one, actually, isn't it? Yeah. Leaf cutter major with shockproof versus 7-star Uber Beach Wolf spider. It's because shockproof more or less negates its entire damage, doesn't it? Apart from...
Yeah, it limits the maximum damage it can do.
I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me. It's an Emperor Scorpion talking about a Matabili ant. It's just a driver ant joke. Yeah, they can't see at all, can they? They've got vestigial eyes that do nothing. Good knowledge of ants there.
Is the Matabili ant eating the termites that have just been hit by the car?
He's carrying them to safety.
Okay, sorry.
I like this one because it shows that the wood ants' two options. There's still debate about which is actually technically the best. Couple of AI generated images here, which was inevitable, I guess. I'll just put them both in now. Yeah. So we've got religious art. Yeah.
I really like that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Too. And then there's another one here. These are both from Diego. So this one is Formicarium Challenge 5. So it's got the laser and the lightning and the fire. Yeah. Stained glass, nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Never thought I'd die fighting side by side with some ants. What about side by side with some friends? I could do that. Little 5-2 meme for you there, because you've got to protect them. Yeah. And then eat them.
And then eat them.
Classic distracted boyfriend meme. I'm sure we've all seen these. Fusker Walker, dead woodworm, and woodlouse. And it takes ages. You know, it's a good 2 minutes that it takes to kill the woodlouse. Yeah. When there's food right there. Yeah. YouTube video thumbnail here. Someone exposing Scientist 2. It's about time someone took that guy down, really, isn't it?
By Scientist 1.
By Scientist 1.
The Scientist 1.
But Scientist 1 didn't work for Scientist 2.
After the fact, though, she might say that to try and cover her own back, like it was his fault, actually.
Yeah.
This was actually my favourite one. This one made me laugh for a good 5 minutes. And I don't know why. It's really simple. Bro, what even is this? Like a phone picture. Someone's out in the woods or something. They found the end of the pheromone trail. Brevity is the soul of wit, and that one really distills that, I think. Scientist 2. The Erepta workers have raised their first Formica fusca ant. And then the bullet ant and termite magic you've already made. Am I a joke to you? It's because he's got no lines for the species you unlock post-campaign. Yes.
I see.
Yes, that's the joke there, yeah. Oh, this is a car salesman meme, yeah. African tiger beetle slaps the roof of the assassin bud. This bad boy can fit so many dead ants on it. Yeah. Little The Last of Us meme here, John. Name the character that went through more pain. I'll wait. It's the Counterpart Colony Queen. Is Ellie the character name?
Yeah.
The pain is unbearable. Sure, Hermit Scorpion, let's get you to bed. Just because it looks like it's dying all the time. Well, I guess it is, really.
It's not supposed to last longer than a day, anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down.
It kind of works. It kind of works.
Yeah,
it's a little bit painful to listen.
Yeah. Okay, another nice hand-drawn one. Always like to see these. Sure is nice to be surrounded by the termite mounds in the savannah. Hi, Matabelli. And I like that the driver ant appears to be driving a cyber truck. Quite topical. People finally getting to play with termites in free play. Spawners giving the gift of infinite termites. Free play Matabelli colonies. For Christmas, I want a dragon! Be realistic. I want weaver ants in Empires of the Undergrowth. What colour do you want your dragon?
Yeah, we can put a dragon in, I think.
Yeah, you're probably more likely to get a dragon than weaver ants at this point. Me, after I sacrifice 15 fire ants live for a single 6-spotted tiger beetle worth 22 food. Stock's going up. How do you feel about Venn diagrams as memes.
Yeah, they have to have 3. I don't like Venn diagrams with 2 circles.
All 3 of the primary characters in the game are indeed British.
It's almost like it's set at a location.
I don't know if it's fair to call the narrator cruel, though. He just comments, learning about all the creatures around the world, me playing Empires of the Undergrowth, and then my brain using them for nightmares.
It's nice when creatures are in people's dreams. That's lovely.
Are you going to sleep? Says your brain. Yes, I am. Now shut up. All those terrifying creatures you saw in that Empires of the Undergrowth game are real.
Especially the Dragantula.
Walter White meme. My fire ants trying to figure out the least number efficient bridge they can make. I think this is Matt's fault.
It's not a fault. It's a feature.
It's whoever gets there first.
In real life, those bridges are a lot more dense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Many more ants than they actually are in the game. Yeah. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, a fire ant why it needs 2 weird-looking rocks to make a bridge.
Never ask.
How normal people see a Bridge Too Far surface map. How Empires players see a Bridge Too Far surface map. And how first-timers see a Bridge Too Far. And it is visually the busiest of the maps, to be fair.
If you think it's
Very
bad
pretty.
playing it, imagine what it was like putting it together.
Designing it, yeah. I bet he's thinking about other women. Am I spending 4-1 and 5-2 after New Game +5?
New Game +5.
Yeah.
I'm surprised anyone's managed to get to New Game +5.
I think that's the limit so far.
But I suspect they're doing it on easy by that point.
A single little black ant worker hits one of my ants, all the way up to the little black ant colony kills me.
It does get annoyed as soon as it's found you, doesn't it?
Is it as soon as there's any conflict at all, then it'll start doing attacks?
Yeah.
I will show strength, and you may mistake it for brutality.
Red Dead Redemption,
There's
I think,
no
doesn't it?
escape for any of you. I shall hunt you to the ends of the earth and the end of time. I've killed your friends.
Really starting to irritate me.
Each and every one of you.
They put a lot of effort into
Quite
that.
a bit of effort in that one, yeah.
High effort meme, yeah. So therefore I thought it deserved to be in there. Yeah. It's good, I like it.
But I was just starting to get into it and end it.
Yeah, that's the problem when you make high effort memes. You realise this is a lot of effort. So you've got to end it at some point. Losing in 3-1 because the enemy colony collected more leaves than you. Slightly cleverer. Losing in 3-1 because the enemy leafcutter mages killed your queen. Losing in 3-1 because you tried to kill the enemy queen and failed. Losing in 3-1 because the rove beetle invades your nest. And losing in 3-1 because you accidentally uncovered a rove beetle when you start. There you go. That's the real galaxy brain move. Good morning, sunshine. Here come the Matabili ants to milk the termites once again. She's looking very thin now. Yeah. Those tiles of hers haven't quite recovered. Yes. Matabili ants in drive them back, and then Matabili ants in triage, and then in last man standing as well. Yes, they are. Yes, I think that's correct, more or less. Yeah.
Beasts.
One for Matt here. Last night's high tide was dangerously close to the low ground.
Looks right to me.
Is that just something you've not got round to?
It was fixed in the old water. It's just it's
I
foamy
think
water.
it's the foam around the edges that you added. Yeah.
No, for that to be showing, the whole water must be showing.
I kind of don't mind it though visually, if you know what I
That's
mean.
right. That's what I wanted.
There you go. It's deliberate. It's not a bug. It's a feature. The one worker soloing the woodlouse while the queen gets devoured by beach tiger beetles. I'm doing my part. It's not very often you see a Starship Troopers meme. Among Us meme, yeah, actually.
Right.
Who's sus? Which of us here shouldn't be here?
Very good.
Oh, I didn't spot when I saved this. There is actually an Among Us as well.
Yeah.
As well as the assassin bug, yeah. It's a good one. I like that. This is by the same artist. I don't think it's really a joke or a meme. It's just a nice little picture of lots of creatures playing Uno. There you go. Creatures from the 4th and 5th tier playing Uno, which I like. Don't talk to me until I've had my morning royal jelly infusion. We've all been there. This guy chose the worst possible spot to put his tent up in the jungle. You just think those ants are going to be. They're going to be really disappointed when they don't get fungus from that nylon.
That's going to wreck things in their nest.
I think it could cause serious problems for them. Yeah. And then everything else coming in as well. I don't think it's going to be that much fun trying to sleep in a jungle, generally speaking.
And if that was, it would be better if it was Empires, because at least the leaf cutters would be killing anything that tried to get in.
Yeah, whereas, of course, in real life, they just after the leaves, really. Or the nylon, in this case.
The nylon, yeah. Delicious nylon.
Holy... It's the
Matabele ant.
And he's cooking
Termites.
on the stove. Hey, you hungry home invader! Stop raiding our refrigerator! Yikes! He just whacked me with a warm
Termite.
Nice!
I just like the effort there because, there was no keyframes. That was just every 3 frames I'm going to move this
I saw
PNG. Come closer. I need weaver ants. And then, can you add weaver ants? Weaver ants deserve a special mention since they are so requested so often. No weaver ants will not be in Empires of the Undergrowth. That's just my FAQ. Yeah. Aww. Here's another one.
About
Don't
weaver
make me
ants.
tap the sign. Yep. Don't make me tap the sign.
So,
Weaver ants will not be
this,
in Empires of the Undergrowth.
Mike is trying to subtly give us some direction here.
If you want to make a game about weaver ants, Liam, I'm not going to stop you.
What have you written down, Matt? I'm sure you're writing down notes. How to get weaver ants into the game. Yeah.
It's Weavers of the Undergrowth. It's going to be like a
simple one. Fire ants on their way to kill a bullfrog for some reason. Literally, she wasn't even close enough to eat the fire ants before they attacked her. Fire ants are bullies. Well, they are, aren't they?
They are.
So the Matabele colony, day 4 raid, losses 149, food items taken 0. Matabele colony, and then day 5 raid. Good Simpsons me format. Yeah, I like that one.
The hand of God. Ha! The finger of death.
Again, another high effort one, but it's only 5 seconds because it was high effort. Good one though, I like it.
Yeah, that's really good.
I love it.
POV, you're a small object found by a child. Who would win? 100 alligator-backed scorpions or 1 scorpion-backed alligator? I think my money's on the scorpion-backed alligator.
I don't know.
If it was in Empires of the Undergrowth, maybe. In reality, I think
Possibly
the
scorpion.
100 scorpions would. I mean, if they decided that they were going to attack.
Empires of the Undergrowth situation's crazy. Yep. 9.2 million views. Yeah. At some point in your life, you will come across a Moist Critical video. Trust me, you will.
You're doing
Nothing
asking
like-
for mulch.
Nothing like a meme about child murder to finish off with, yeah.
Youngling murder.
I initially called the small praying mantis youngling.
Younglings, yeah.
Because Liam put it in his blooming
He
document.
can blame me for that.
Typical.
All right, there you go. That's our 86 memes, and that was a small fraction of the memes. If anyone didn't get their meme in, I apologise. You know, I only had these guys for just about an hour. But for now, does anyone have a favourite they can remember?
I've got 3 favourites.
Go on.
I like the Fusca worker, dead woodworm, woodlouse, girlfriend one. That was really good, made me laugh. The Simpsons one. I like the Simpsons one. And
You like that one, John?
I like the hand of God and the finger
Hand
of
of
death.
God, finger of death is the other one I was going to mention.
Finger of death.
Hand of God,
Hand of
Finger of
God.
Death is also in my 3. The Among Us one, and I can't remember the third, but.
Do you know what? I'll put my vote in for the Among Us one as well. Yeah.
But with 3 votes, Hand of God, finger of death, yeah.
Yeah. there you go. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time.
We really want to see. Just get some more samples and keep going with it. There's more things he says.
Yeah, I really want to hear the rest
I
of the
wanted
song.
to.
Yeah, see if you can get it up to 30 seconds or so. Yeah. Liam wants it as a ringtone.
I'd listen to 10 minutes easily. Well, I've already played this one about 7 or 8 times.
Me too.
It's a bit of a banger, really, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, great. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye.
The hand of God! Ha! The finger of death! The hand of God! Ha! The finger of death! The hand of God!